It's time. Lock, load, put on your Infinity Gauntlet and grab your lightsaber. This is Nerd Talk. Presented by Webeam TV.
Hey everybody, welcome to Nerd Talk. It's Friday night, and you know what?
Friday.
This is going to be the last live Friday night because we are jumping to Tuesday nights. We're going to be live at 7 p.m. on Tuesday nights.
What night?
Tuesday nights.
Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
Tuesday.
This
Next
coming Tuesday.
This coming, yeah, we're going to be showing back to back.
Yeah, man.
So,
It's like I just left here already because I was just here last night for Comic 101.
I know, right? I'm sorry, dude. It's
all good.
But when you got to do shows, you got to do shows,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, so we're moving to that's the way it works.
But that's good because a lot of people haven't been able to join us on Fridays. A lot of people catch us in the reruns.
And that's what a lot of people said. A lot of people said, hey, you know what? They like the fact that we're on Friday nights and everything, but they don't get to watch us in reruns.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, I can fix that. And don't mind me, I'm trying to fix something back in the back while Rob is trying to do things.
He's doing like 3 things at once, so it's pretty amazing.
So a lot of people, we put the question out there, and there are some people that say, oh man, I miss you guys. Friday nights we watch and it's great and blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, but they all said either way we'll watch, so that's kind of cool. It will rerun Fridays at 7. We will never take our Nerd Talk away from this time slot, but I think we're going to get more people at home on Tuesday nights, and more people will be able to watch.
That's cool.
So either way, you're driving here twice.
It's not a problem. So,
but at least it won't feel like you just left.
Or 3 times. So or 4.
Yeah, because we're gonna. Can I talk about it?
Of course, we talk about all this.
So Eerie Travels is a show that we're trying to get done for Amazon.
Amazon, yeah.
But we're gonna do a condensed version, a mini version weekly about all of your travels. Yeah. And you've traveled a lot. Have.
Just for Erie, Florida was over 7,000 miles without ever leaving the state.
So we have years of shows.
Yeah. We've got tons of content.
I want to go back to the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
And I even wanted to, if a lot of you people know Mark, right?
They do?
A lot of people don't know that you were the owner of
Hellview Cemetery,
right. So
20 years.
And we're going to talk about that as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to bring all that stuff into it. And I think it's going to be kind of cool.
I think it's cool because we're going to not only just do spooky places, but, fun places, crazy places. We're going to hit all those fun, wacky old tourist attractions that are gone but are coming back. We went to the Wonder House last year for Halloween, and we got to film that. It was a little bit we played on Nerd Talk. So that's the kind of stuff we're going to do with this, as well as I'll be telling ghost stories. And, can't go wrong with that.
And to me, I think that's going to be cool.
I think it'll be fun. We'll have some guests occasionally, but that's not what its focus will be. It'll be more just spooky and fun places to visit and all that. You can't go wrong with it. So
unless you get scared easy.
Yeah, if you get scared easy,
you
tune in for the April Fool's stories, and we'll do Florida man stories. We were talking Florida governors this week with a couple of my writer friends, and Florida man translates to Florida governor, and one of my favorites was this one governor who shot the postmaster, and despite that, he got elected governor. So that'll tell you something.
That's fun.
And then we had another governor. Oh God, we've had lots of fun ones. So anyway, but I think shooting the postmaster is pretty tough to top.
That is.
But we had one guy who at his inauguration had this strange woman standing next to him, and he would only identify her as Madam X. Is here.
I feel like a midget.
Yeah.
She's like a head taller than me almost. Yeah. I know she's not.
Well, it's the chairs, man. I tell you. There you go.
Oh. Rob just like, damn it, John.
I gotta adjust the camera.
Damn it, John.
So,
but anyway,
yeah. So there's some Florida governor trivia for you. So
that's cool.
that's going to be, and I think that'll be a really good thing. And on other really cool news today, Nerdosphere is, we're halfway done.
Almost operational.
Well, I mean, we're operational now as long as we're not streaming out of there. We are going to stream out of there. If you are a D&D group, or you are a Warhammer group, or if you're a Magic group, or you are a Cards Against Humanity group, or you are a group that needs a place to stream your stuff, we are going to be available. It will not be free. We will not do it for free, and this is not we're calling it a game room, but it's not a game room where you can bring your lunch and sit down for 5 hours and occupy a chair and eat up valuable space. That's not happening. But we are going to make it where people can come on. You can sit down on the small area. We have a table for two, so if you guys want to come in and hit Magic, you want to come in. We have a table of 6, and then we're going to have a table of 4, and then we have the I call it the home set. So
it's like the lounge area.
Yeah, it's like a couch, a love seat, a chair, a couple chairs, and you got this table that you can play on. So that would sit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. And we are going to make it where on the big table in the lighting, because we hung lights. Of course, we're geeks and studios. That will be the streaming area. So that way people can come in and stream their things. You come in, we'll log you in our credentials. We have a tech that'll stream you, and we'll take care of it. There's audio, video, lighting, whole 9 yards. We'll have a down shot. It's kind of cool. It's getting.
Yeah, it looks impressive.
If you want to come in and just play right now and be, just play, D&D or something like that around the table and lights, we're open. Just call us, hit us, go to Nerdosphere, like the page, and we'll put more booking options on there as we go along. It's going to be kind of cool. But yeah, it's really kind of cool. It's us, and it's Todd White who does he does a lot of box openings, which and he's actually have this channel, and we'll put his channel up sometime. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. But on some bigger news, I know, how do you get
bigger news?
Bigger than that. So every year we do an event here in Newport Richey called, the Pasco County. We do a thing called Bowling for Boobs.
It's fun. Okay.
All right, so it's for breast cancer. Well, because of hey Sabina, hello. So because of COVID scares everybody, which, and we won't go there. I won't get political tonight, I promise. So now we're going to do it virtually. And so what we're doing is the event itself, you can go sign up and be a team. But what you do is you take your team and they go to a bowling alley. You bowl your 3 games. You record, take a snapshot of everything, and then you send that into them, and then at the end of the month, highest.
That's cool.
Well, that's kind of neat.
But because I'm me, and I take everything way too far, we are going to challenge teams to come in to the Nerdosphere and bowl against the nerds on Wii.
Wii bowling.
The nerds will win.
Oh my gosh.
We will win.
So yes, so the nerds, us nerds sitting here, if you want to take us on, you can.
I thought Wii bowling was only fun when you were drunk. I think that
We can be drunk.
It took a while for me to understand
I
that.
can do it.
You want to drink it, you bring it. That's up to you. That's not on my shoulders. If you want to have a cocktail, and it is. Ask him. Last year, I didn't drive home.
Yeah. So,
I didn't drive the next day either because I was pretty. I was tired. I was
fun.
very.
The last
tired.
2 years we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
all right,
we did.
awesome.
So yeah, it's one of those things where it's going to be fun, and we're going to do it. We got permission to do this all month long.
Oh, nice.
So starting as soon as a team says, "Hey, we got 4 and 4, and we can do 1-on-1. It doesn't matter. You got to let us know, and then if that's what you want to do, boom, away we go."
Awesome.
Yep.
That's cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Mine went funny a little bit ago.
Did you catch
too.
up?
Mine's been acting weird.
I'm the only one who doesn't care, so I'm just talking to the audience.
Oh, hey,
Right?
Amanda, our
Oh,
writing
hey.
group
Hey.
Crashed
said-
a few times on me.
Yeah, it's Facebook. It is.
I had a discussion with the great Amanda Bird the other day about I think somebody here is supposed to die in a future work.
yeah.
So
Yeah, she's
there,
gonna let us
I
know.
think there's already plans afoot,
Oh,
but
boy.
I'm not allowed to spoil. So,
Okay.
but
That's
just know it's coming.
It's a coming. It's a coming. You're going to kill me off.
Oh yeah, look, mine's doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Awesome.
Welcome to Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook's
Right?
Welcome
It's
to
so cool.
Facebook. You gotta love 'em.
Live.
That's why we are on WeBeamTV.com right now.
Yep.
You can go watch us right there. Let me jump over there because it'd be kind of funny if I went there and
And we're not on.
we're not on.
And then we're just dead in the
We're
water.
just dead in the water.
And we're just talking to nobody.
like-
Right?
That's
Nobody-
just like my life.
Nobody can hear you.
Yeah, always talking to nobody.
You're nobody called today.
Uh-oh.
No,
No,
we're
we're
fine.
good. We're live.
See it. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No,
I'm updating
maybe.
mine real quick.
Yep, there we
Oh.
go.
It might work better.
No,
Oh, wait till
What?
the hands go up.
It's
Well,
totally freaking out.
we're still watching. This is crazy. We're watching
So,
the
we're
show.
Watching us watching.
And sorry, everybody who's watching us at home. 'Cause
When
we
will-
We're so
we don't care
excited
about
right
you at
now.
all. We're just doing it.
When
No,
will-
just kidding.
Hey, when will then be now?
You just missed
You
it.
just missed
I
it.
want to know. She has closed captions on. When I eat the chip later, how is that going to translate me screaming
Oh, that's
for-
right. You're doing that
I don't
tonight.
have,
Oh my
like,
God.
I don't
I know.
want them on.
You should
No,
be able
no,
to turn
no,
it
no,
on.
no, no. See, people are okay.
So we're getting responses, so
yeah.
that's good. So at least,
Lisa, Amanda's laughing at us.
yeah.
We're being
So
goofy.
something's going on. So
John, congrats on your grandbaby. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't talk about that. Yeah, I have a
No,
brand new
what?
grandbaby.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's kind of cool. My kid needs to keep his penis in his pants.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. Troy, I'm just kidding. I'm good with it. He's giving me 2 grandbabies, so I'm good.
I got grand nieces and nephews, and that's good enough for me. So it's I
yeah.
get to be a grunkle.
Give 'em- yeah.
So yeah, which will be good.
You
so.
give them candy and send them home. So that's the way it goes. But it's what we're talking about. Oh yeah, so it's going to be. What were we talking about?
We were talking about the Nerdosphere. You were talking about the Wii bowling.
You can challenge us, and if we can figure out how to do it virtually. If
Yeah.
you've got Wii bowling at home and we've got Wii bowling here, and we can somehow connect them, we can do that. I'm not sure how. I mean, I know how
if there was
we
this
do it.
thing called the internet, we might be able to do that.
Yeah,
so.
but getting that footage, I guess if you're a streamer at home, you understand
Yeah.
that world. So
Yeah.
Speaking of streaming, what if a streamer wants to come in and stream their Twitch and pay for his spot
I
for like
said,
a few hours
I
that
said
night?
we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're willing to do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Haven't you
Because-
signed up yet, Mike? Because you're losing spaces over there. They're filling up fast.
Yeah, you better hurry, dude.
Not yet.
So,
Yeah,
Facebook has got major issues tonight, so it is what it is. But anyway, so WeBeamTV.com. I mean, it could be just our area too, because YouTube
Yeah.
is good. Yeah, so we're all good. So yeah, we're moving and grooving. Things are happening, and
a lot of stuff.
yeah,
A lot of stuff.
a lot of stuff going
Yep.
on. So let's just jump into what's going on. How was Comic Book 101 this weekend? Because you guys talked about.
We had fun.
It was a fun episode.
We talked the Midnight Suns. Go ahead, Mike.
But in order to talk about Midnight Suns, we have to talk about some of the members from Blade, Doctor Strange, Hellstrom.
Yeah. And then, Elsa Bloodstone, I went off on a rant on her
Ghost
for about 10
Rider.
minutes. Ghost Rider, all the different Ghost Riders. It's all the old Marvel horror heroes. And in the 90s, that was hot. So they made them into this brand called the Midnight Suns. And it was just crazy.
They
We
did
just
the
had a lot of
Marvel
fun talking
Knight
about them.
line.
Yeah, and the Marvel Knights, where they brought in Franken Punisher and all this other stuff.
Franken Punisher.
Yeah, the Punisher was dead for a little while and came back as Frankenstein. And then they retconned that never happened. So, but it's pretty cool.
But we also talked about Deadpool. Because of Deadpool,
I love
something
Deadpool.
happened.
I love me some Deadpool.
Yeah, because one
I'll
of the
let
things
Mark tell that story.
we're talking about, they made Blade Trinity. They were making the 3rd movie in the Blade series, and they cast this young guy named Ryan Reynolds. And Ryan Reynolds is a huge comic book nerd, and he looked into this character who's playing Hannibal King, who's a vampire hunter, and he's a pretty boring, bland character, honestly. He's just a Von Helsing descendant and all that. So, it's nothing spectacular. But David Goyer's directing Blade 3 says, no, you're not playing him. You're going to be playing this guy. And he pulls up this X-Force comic, and it's this new character called Deadpool. He's like, I love this guy. I want you to play this guy. He's snarky. He's fun. We're just going to call him Hannibal King, but it's going to be, that's who you're playing. And that became Ryan Reynolds' obsession with Deadpool. And that's the reason we have the talking head and the reason there's Deadpool movies.
Okay. I do remember.
Blade 3.
I do remember him in Blade.
Which many people didn't like that movie, but it's actually a really good movie.
I like that
Look
one.
at the cast that was in it was good.
Yeah. And then, like I said, and Ryan Reynolds, a lot of people didn't like it because he was not Hannibal King. He was playing this snarky character. But now looking back on it, it makes so much more sense now because of that.
Exactly. So, Blade, that's a
Great series.
that's good.
Great
Hey,
series.
Ed, Mr.
It
Griswold.
was the first
watching?
Marvel movie that was rated R, actually.
And probably the first real epic Marvel movie to show what could happen with a budget and stuff. So
Right. Was that before Snipes went to jail or after?
no, it was long before. This is the reason he went to jail, is he didn't pay his taxes for those.
This was when his
Dude,
movie
seriously,
career
just
got
pay some
really
money.
big.
Hey, you didn't. You should have gotten Trump's freaking accountant.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, I know
$750.
that's good.
Don't hate the player, just hate the game. That's what I keep telling
yeah.
everybody. But anyway, Facebook is really just messed up tonight. So anyway, okay. So what were you doing this week?
Oh, well, I went shooting yesterday.
Shooting.
Yeah.
Practicing, hoping to go hunting this year. So we were getting the gun sighted in and practicing and target shots. Got some of the neighbors all pissed off.
Wow.
One of our friends' neighbors started yelling she's new. So we're up in Hudson. We're like, everybody has 5 to 10 acres in this in this neighborhood, and lots of people shoot. Whenever we go up there on the weekend, as soon as we start shooting, within 10 or 15 minutes, there's like 5 or 6 other people in the neighborhood shooting.
Oh,
It's
yeah, of
awesome.
course.
It's so fun. But we had somebody yell at us last night. They were like, why don't you go shoot a deer or a hog? And we were like, well, we're
All right.
preparing for it. What do you want me to do?
My volume was turned off, and it's still...
Well,
You owe
Turn it on.
$1.
Well, you did
yeah,
wrong.
that's it. Another one.
Make you holler.
But it was fun. We also, Tommy had a Tampa Bay Lightning mask.
Yeah.
And it flew out the window of the Jeep yesterday. And some girl thought that he threw it out the window. So she pulls up next to us because she's the trash police. And
Oh,
like,
yes.
I am
Karen.
all,
It was Karen, right?
oh my God, she was so bad.
you, Karen.
She's like, I'm going to call the cops on you. And then she yells at Tommy and she's like, you're an ugly fat MFer. And I was like,
Whoa. We don't need that.
Uncalled for.
right? I was like, wow, you were excessive.
Yeah.
Because it flew out the window and he tried to catch it because he could totally catch something flying,
Yeah, they're flying out
of
a
the
window at 60 miles an hour.
Right. Yeah, it was such a bizarre thing. We got yelled at by 2 different people.
Moron.
Nice.
Can you
Nice.
be a moron?
Right?
Nice.
It was funny. Hudson. Yay.
Yeah, people are back in that bully mentality again.
They
and it's
are.
just,
It's so
I was
bad.
at Publix and was going grocery shopping, and I hear this ruckus a couple aisles over, and I'm not thinking much of it. I'm just like, what's going on? And I hear some lady screaming, and I'm like, okay, I'll just get out of here quickly. And I'm
Run, Forrest, run.
trying to grab. Carrie's in love with these, just the 10-minute frozen pizzas that you just heat up in the microwave and stuff, but she does them in the oven so
Aren't
that they're
those Hot
proper.
Pockets?
They're like the flat, they're like the Tombstones, but just a little
Oh, yeah,
different.
yeah,
so
yeah,
Totino's, that's what they are. And anyway, so I'm grabbing some of those, and they're stuck way down there, so I'm digging for them. And some lady comes up, and she's on her phone, she's Instagramming.
Oh, God.
And she's like, see, now that all the restrictions are removed and all these fat people are just still getting food. And so she look at that fat guy over there trying to get his pizzas. And I was just like, suddenly the little 10-year-old in me who has been bullied his whole life
Right?
was like, I so want to just hurt this person so bad. And I'm like, I'm not going to be the bigger person here, but I'm not going to take that either.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so I just stood up, I looked at her, and I said, some of us are, maybe big, but at least I can lose weight. You're just an ugly person, and walked away. And I was like, I can't help it. I couldn't help it.
That's
She'll
awesome.
post on
Drop the
TikTok.
mic.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I'm like, I
people
hope
are
all of
nuts.
her Instagram fans saw that.
Yeah,
Right?
I am over Karen's, and I don't know what
Oh
the
yeah, and
equivalence
just
to
and people
admit
that get
our
upset about
biases.
stuff and think that it gives them a right to judge people.
Well,
Like
what
you
was
can be
great was
upset
when I
about
got
something without judging people.
What was great was when I got to the end of get up to the line, the security and the police were coming in to grab her. So I was like, she's already trespassed.
Oh, I'm
Problem
sure.
solved.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
she pissed off a lot of people.
Oh man.
How crazy. God.
Private property. What are you thinking you're going to get? So
Right?
exactly.
Oh, that's nuts.
So
We haven't even talked nerd stuff yet.
I know.
so-
Well, no. Well, here's some nerdy stuff. Okay, so we're probably 30 days out. WeBeam TV is going to get a new look.
Oh.
We are going. To go to a Netflix look.
Neat.
Black, sleek, clean. Yeah, exactly. I gotta do that every time that page goes.
I think that's copyrighted.
And the WB. Well, no, because they got that from. Dun-dun.
Yeah. Well, it's Zimmer. Did you see? He's announced. They had him come in and compose a new version of that for when they do Netflix in theater. It's like the THX logo, but it's going to be, but it's boom, and it's crazy.
Netflix in theater?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
When things go back to normal. So.
Yeah.
Back to normal.
well,
There is no more back to normal.
No.
There's just
Just be real.
there's just change and progress and
Change is
All
good,
and adaptation.
Yep.
right?
We adapt. We learn. We go on to new
Adaptation.
things.
And we just whine about it, Hey, it is
Right?
what it is.
And then we complain about Facebook.
So anyway, so anybody that's having a hard time watching on Facebook, we're sorry, we can't control Facebook. You can go to WeBeamTV.com. You can even go to WeBeamTV.com/live, I believe.
Like
That's a
that's
good
where it
look.
stopped. Yeah, that's fantastic.
That's what a pretty face.
right? That's so great.
That's how mine stopped.
Nice.
We
Nice.
also have the side where you can actually talk to us.
And that stopped too.
So,
You know where else people can talk to us at?
oh yeah,
yeah, we got new thing. Let's talk about this.
We got so much.
Yeah, we got so much just housekeeping to keep up
Yeah,
with.
housekeeping. Go ahead, talk about it.
So we talked about it last week. We were talking about Discord because I mentioned it, and Sean's like, "Well, guess what? You're in charge of making it." So Friday night after we got home, I started it. Saturday I kept working on it. Sunday I worked on it, and we officially have our Discord channel up and going.
Oh, look at that. It's even got a little
We
box
got a
down
little
there. See?
link. You can go ahead, scan it. The code
there.
is only good for 24 hours.
So guess what? We've already got people going to the WeBeam TV live and chatting with us.
Yeah.
That works.
Amanda's there. What?
Yeah, thanks,
If
Amanda.
you want to join after 24 hours, just comment on the show, message us on the page, and I'll resend you a new link that's good. But we have inside the Nerd Talk, we have a section for Nerd Talk. We'll post all the shows on. We have a Comic Book 101 section. We have Tech Shamans. We have the new show about old guys being nerds.
Oh yeah, old guy.
We have a section
I
for
haven't.
that.
We haven't talked to.
We're going to put Eerie Travels in there.
Yeah.
Because Mark said let's do that.
Yeah,
So we
we'll get
talked
that
about that
news out
last
there.
night. So I got put that in there. And we also have a section just for random general talking. We have an interest section where you can talk about books, like Bree loves
Bree
books. So
likes.
Oh, I love
She
books.
likes reading.
you want to talk to Bree about books? There you go. We have a movie
Bree,
section.
we should talk our authors at
Yeah.
some point. because I have the hookup for authors. So.
We also
Yeah.
have a game set.
Nerd
Hold on,
show.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Nerd show.
Yeah.
I think
Nerdy authors.
But we
I
also
think that there needs to be more
Authors
focus on
getting
authors and
nerdy.
Comic-Con.
Well, we've I do a podcast called Drinking with Authors, and I'm one of their
Oh my
liaisons. I do a
That's
co-hosting
cool.
on that occasionally, and we just did Heather Graham last week,
Nice.
and we're doing Al Going Back for Halloween, so that'll be fun.
So
That's awesome.
before I get cut off again, one
Sorry.
last part. We have a section for games, but especially for Among Us because everybody's playing it. So if you want to play, jump in
Among
there.
Us?
It's a fun game.
Oh yeah. Do you have a laptop?
Among Us? Yeah.
AMOG.
It's a fun game.
We're actually gonna try to play one night.
Cool.
Oh, but I guess you
But
gotta
if you
have
want to
more
play
than
with
4
us, you
people.
can. We actually used the chat
You can do
last
it
night.
as low as 2, but it's not as fun.
So then you know the killer is.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have that, so you can go there. And I also put in a little thing for Twitch for somebody that just started streaming officially yesterday. I did my first stream.
You did.
I did my first stream last night. I
Yay.
wasn't going to. I just got bored. I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead, do it, test it out,
You're
try
gonna test
it.
the waters.
Did it for 2 hours. I did have 3 solid people watching the whole time.
Nice.
Commenting. I also had someone buy something off my wish list.
No shit. That's cool.
Someone bought me.
Go to
a-
WeBeam TV Live, and you can actually WeBeamTV.com/live, and you can actually we can moderate chat. too.
Someone bought me something off my wish list.
What's
Nice.
I had several stuff on there, and they bought me Logitech webcam, $80 webcam.
Wow, because they were like, we need a higher def webcam to see this guy. Because
I don't know why they want to see
You
that.
really don't.
And then when they get it, then they're going to
Just
be like,
saying.
ah!
that was, I think it was an episode of Silicon Valley where they used his algorithm to make the chat programs run better. And he's like, and this one girl's this one guy's been flirting with her, and then suddenly she gets the new camera. He's like, oh my gosh, he was so worried she was going to be ugly. But then he gets the thing, and she's like, oh, she's gorgeous. This is great. But then she sees him, and she's like, oh, okay, I got to go. Bye.
So one other thing that I'm excited for that happened this week is
What's that?
I got the one chip challenge came in.
Yeah, we're gonna wait till near the end of the show to
So-
have that because I want you to talk for most of the show.
I'll be able to talk.
Is that the one that's like the ghost peppers, but even hotter?
Oh yeah,
The
it's-
Reapers.
So
It's
my
the
friend
Reapers.
You're friggin'
Humberto
insane.
did it the other day live, and I'm like, I should try this.
Humberto?
Humberto.
Umberto.
Just call him Bert normally.
Umberto. Say it. Say it, my Umberto. No. Say
So-
Umberto.
Bert.
Because of Bert, I bought 2 of these, thinking maybe someone would be brave enough to do it with me. And
I would do it,
Only
but I'm
got
allergic.
Reese's cup, but I
That's
don't
my
know
problem.
about that one chip
the
challenge.
Reese's cup is to do this if I can't.
You should have got a banana. Bananas are better
I
than
didn't think.
neutralizing.
Yeah.
I didn't see any bananas at CVS.
Celery.
Sugar.
Celery works
Just
really
sugar
good,
in
too.
general.
So
I don't care. The hottest wings. That's what saved me when I did the wing challenge down at
like the last
Munchies.
half an hour of the show,
Was
I'll
as soon as it
pop
was
one.
over. Most everybody drinks milk. I ate 3 pieces of celery. It's fine, no problem. Paid for it the next day. I paid the iron price, but it was good.
Oh my.
I'll just say I opened it, and you can
Did you choose a nickname?
I'm just Brienne right now.
Okay. Bree.
you can smell it through the paper.
Oh man.
You can smell something through the paper.
No, you're
I looked them up and I'm allergic. They've got ingredients that I'm allergic to, so I can't.
No,
No.
nothing. You're
I
crazy.
can't. I smell
It's
plastic.
in your head.
Yeah,
I bet it's not even hot now.
I'd probably
Oh, I
not.
bet you it will be.
We'll see.
So how did Bert react to the?
So
Hot
he
chip
actually
challenge.
did the challenge last year. He said last year's was too damn hot, and this one he didn't eat, drink anything afterwards. It was fine for him. But I've seen other videos. People are pretty much crying in tears, throwing it back
I
up.
saw one
spin
girl
it up.
throw up, and I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah,
Nope.
That's I'm out for that.
Nope,
No, I don't do-
really need to. I really don't need to throw up.
And I don't do
really
spicy.
We got this week. The other thing for me that we got this week was my Samson's Hair Care out of Kalamazoo, Michigan, made a product based on one of our legends from Erie Travels.
that's so cool.
They made the bench leg Halloween hair care product, and I was going to bring it here, but then I realized none of us can actually use it.
Not me.
But it was awesome to see a product with one of our creatures on it on the front, and it's got the little legend on the back.
Nice.
And
cool.
and Adam,
kind of
thank you so
product?
much for making that. That was awesome. It's sold out in 2 hours. So
Wow.
once we shared it out on all the cryptid websites and everything,
That's cool.
so they're making one more run before Halloween. So keep an eye out.
What kind of
for it.
product is it?
It's hair gel type
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
So, but it's I don't use it, so I don't know.
Right.
But it's
Here for it.
but it's pretty cool because it's supposed to smell like Kentucky, so it's like Kentucky bourbon,
cool.
and it's got little notes of earthiness to it and everything. It was
That's
pretty cool. It
neat.
smelled kind of interesting. So
So Savina said, "Don't touch your eyes."
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I dare
That's
you.
why I was asking
I
for
dare you
gloves.
touch your eyes.
But I'm gonna hold
Just
the
use
chip
the package.
and
Yeah.
No, you
just use
open the back of the package and push it up.
yeah. I'm
I
not
remember
gonna-
my
Like a little squirrel.
ex-boyfriend. I took him to Quaker Steak and Lube, and he was from Connecticut, and he did one of the super hot wings, and they had those silly little gloves.
yes,
Oh yeah, no, he was regretting life the next
Yeah.
day, and I was so
Okay, so
sympathetic.
here's something funny. I've had those. Those are not hot.
no, they're not.
They're
They're
not
not bad at
Yeah,
all.
see, I don't even like the smell of it though. It's only in the last couple of years that I've
Munchies
been
has
able to do hot
their
stuff.
fire in your whole wings. If you
The
try to do
Munchies 420?
the 6 wing challenge, that was tough. That was tough. I'll be honest. And then I made the mistake of, I ate a bunch of celery right afterwards, drank a lot of water, and then went to the bathroom. And then the problem was I forgot to wash my hands before going to the bathroom.
Oh, burning.
Yeah, that was not a pleasant day.
Oh God!
So, yeah.
Man.
Oh, that's super funny.
I do
my
not one of my brighter moments.
One of my friends did that with Icy Hot.
Oh!
Icy Hot on his shoulder, and then forgot that he
Yep.
had.
Yep. Yep.
Didn't wash his hands.
Yep. Yeah, that was just it. I had to go immediately, and I was like, I'll wash my hands after. And then, oh.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy have mercy.
That's
I
awful.
can just feel the heat.
Yep, standing on the sink trying
Oh, my God.
to sink wash my stuff was not pleasant. So.
Oh, my God. So, hey, so we have a new restaurant coming into the plaza.
I'm
Yes.
excited for it.
And it's called Roosters,
too.
and they are doing Thai, and they do sushi.
Oh,
The sushi chef has got 10 years in the industry.
nice. That'll be
So
awesome.
excited.
I hope so.
We'll have catering then.
And
So-
then at the end of our new plaza, we have a new it's my landlord's like, oh yeah, it's a tap room and wine room for women. And I talked to the owner. She goes, hell no, it's not.
it's a bar.
It's a tap room, no alcohol. Oh, I mean, alcohol's in beer, but no liquor.
liquor.
No liquor, yeah.
Right. So like 60 taps,
Wow.
Yeah, we were in there yesterday.
Wow.
and they were.
Is
just
it like the pour yours kind of place, like where you pour your own? No. Okay.
No. You have to. No. But they're going to have all, and they brew their own the whole 9 years because we're starting another new show called
Get Drunk
Watch
with
You
Nerds.
Drinking.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Watch You Drinking.
Nice.
That's going to be easy. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just going to
Oh,
be one of
yeah.
those. Well, we're just going to sit down. And matter of fact, we might shoot at Nerdsphere or shoot over here, and then everybody wants to be on the show, and everybody's welcome. This is not going to be, we're going to have to find some host, but we're going to go to all the breweries and all of the distilleries and go, bring your stuff in,
Nice.
super cool.
and
That's awesome.
we're just going to
Yeah.
each week, what you drinking? That's literally what
so
what you drinking.
We'll have to hit Cody River Brewing. Have you been there? They're friggin' awesome. They make a loquat beer every year.
See, I'm not a beer guy. That's
They
my
do
problem.
tea stuff too, because his wife, the guy that owns Cody River Brewing, his wife owns the White Heron Tea Company on Grand, right around the
Oh,
corner.
yeah,
So they have
okay.
tea on tap too, and tea on tap is really good.
Yeah.
Is it hot or
really
is
good.
it cold?
Cold.
Cool.
But it's just something about the being on tap. It's super awesome. Hey, were you at Herschel's on Sunday morning?
Yes.
So were we. We were eating outside, and when we left, Tommy was like, "Oh look, it's We Beam TV." It's on the corner when we were leaving.
Yeah. So okay. So we found this. This is a place that used to be called Johnny Grits, and when they first opened up, 4 or 5 years ago, they were awesome.
Friggin' delicious.
And then they sold it, and that guy just ran it to the ground. So now, bye, Amanda. Love you too, honey. I know you got to
We
go.
love you.
So we went in and Herschel's, and we're like, we were just driving down. Matter of fact, we went in the same weekend they opened up,
oh, cool.
right? And he goes, that's a soft opening, blah blah. And then I tasted the food. I said, oh, this is
We went back on Sunday
this is
afterwards.
Chris. Chris is cooking.
Right, and that's
goes-
the original owner.
Yeah,
of Johnny
he goes,
Grits.
how do you know? I said, because I know Chris. And Chris came out, blah, blah, blah. We were all talking and all that kind of stuff. But, and then some people of my friends, we took them and it was good. Then my friends went back by themselves and it wasn't so good. And we went back on Sunday and go, hey, look, we're kind of putting our name out there because we really like you guys and it was really good. And then, of course, that day, we didn't say anything until we got our food. That,
Right.
hey, but the food was freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good.
I love it. I had some omelet thing, the Cajun omelet with the andouille sausage and stuff.
That's so
yeah.
good.
That's good
The
stuff.
only thing I miss from when they were first open is goat cheese in that omelet. Goat cheese, guys.
There you go.
Did you read that?
No, what did we miss?
Super.
I'm getting a private text.
Oh, okay. We'll avoid
No,
that.
it's for us.
Talk amongst yourselves. What do we got?
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Talking.
Yes. Yes.
So, right?
But yeah, that place
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
I went when they all went out of town. I went there by myself and got food.
Yeah, I'm surprised we hadn't been there yet because we live right outside of downtown. Like, we could walk there in 20 minutes. We're only like a mile away or something from Herschel's. I love that place. I love downtown Newport Richie. I love it.
We got to talk because I'm totally confused where you live now. I thought I knew exactly where you lived.
You know where that triangle building is on Rowan?
Shh, don't tell people where
Right,
you
yeah.
live. She lives downtown near
okay.
Potts Peak.
That's
where
okay.
Right?
My favorite thing is when the Uber drivers try to find our house. They go, "Where the hell's Hellview Cemetery? I don't see a cemetery around here."
People, Delivery drivers always have trouble finding our house.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yep.
Drives me nuts.
Well, so my daughter's actually putting a permanent cemetery in our front yard display because
Ooh.
I'm allowed to, as long as it's less than 10% of my yard, to have a permanent display. So, that's.
Nice.
And we're finally putting up our Halloween decorations this week because
St.
I'm
Pete,
still
right?
St. Pete. I'm personally not allowed to within 30 days of a holiday because of Hellview for so long since we got banned. It's now we cannot take over 30% of our yard with any display
Yeah, because you got
less than 30 days.
They think
Really?
you got all that stuff.
They think I still got it all in the backyard and stuff. No, I got some,
God.
but not what we did. So.
But not like your
No, like
front
not like
yard
we used to
area.
do and all that. No, it's still, but we still do a nice display every year. So, and the neighbor watches us like a hawk. So it's like okay.
Anyway,
Well, that's super
Yeah.
fun.
see, wow, holy crap, we've eaten up almost 30 minutes just talking about.
Right?
I
Just
like that.
random
So
stuff.
That's fun.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is I thought you put this in here. I guess you did not.
I did not. I don't go to
guess
comic
It was
book
Michael.
resources.
So Sandman.
Yeah.
Now you know more about. I asked Michael when he first. I said, okay, what is Sandman and who the hell is Neil Gaiman?
Okay. Well, Neil Gaiman also wrote Good Omens. He also wrote Stardust. He's written tons
Did he
of
do
amazing.
Neverwhere?
Yeah, he did Neverwhere. We did a whole
You got
episode
Book of
of him.
Magic, which
Yeah, the Books of Magic, which is what
someone
Harry-
better than
what,
we are.
what someone ripped off to make Harry Potter. Did I say that out loud? I did. But Neil Gaiman, if you look at the early Books of Magic, it's Harry Potter. And
glasses,
glasses,
owl, everything.
Yeah, everything.
That's so fun.
And traveling through magical worlds with mysterious characters. But anyway, Neil Gaiman wrote a classic series for DC called Sandman. It's Morpheus, the god of dreams, and it's really crazy characters, and he really revitalized DC Comics, struggling at the time, magic and dark universe and stuff like that, and. Now it's finally being made into a series by Netflix, and it just started filming, I think, recently, like the last day or two. So,
But what got everybody's attention was he posted a little picture on Instagram about the script.
Yeah.
And it mentions a space between universe and Fonny Rig, which is two of the comics.
yes, so it's following the comic story, which hopefully
That's
turns out good. Hopefully we get another Lock and Key and not another Oktoberfaction. So,
I like Lock and Key.
no, that's what I'm saying. Lock and Key was great. That's what I'm saying. I hope we get more like
Really
that
good.
and less like Oktoberfaction, which
Is there going to be
ruined
more
the
of that? There
What?
is, right?
Lock and Key. They're doing a second season. Yeah.
Awesome.
They are.
Yeah.
Super
that's
cool.
cool.
I like
Yeah.
that one.
So how are they going to go? Because didn't they get the?
They haven't even touched all the stories in
really?
the
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
so-
so
see, I don't
many
know.
more. Is it based on a book?
It's based on comics. Joe Hill,
okay.
Stephen King's son,
That's
wrote
cool.
it, and they're amazing. So
Yeah.
Did you see the new Harry Potter game is being developed
Yes.
by a company called Portkey Games?
Yes.
So I'm
Yep.
pretty sure there's going to be more
Yeah.
afterwards for it to be
Yeah.
a Harry Potter themed.
Yeah. The
company.
Portkey Games is out of Orlando. So
Oh,
it's
that's
it's funny
cool.
because it's a lot of former Madden developers. So I'm waiting for just
That's
the
neat.
future Harry Potter games to just be roster updates.
Yeah.
God, that would be funny. That
Harry
would be
Potter
super
2K2.
funny.
Well, hey, they'll probably do a Quidditch one.
Yeah, they probably will. Yeah, they did that before. Was it the old PS2 had the World Quidditch
Yeah.
League or something? That was crazy game. So, but yeah, no, and again, they're trying to separate themselves from JK now. So it's
Right.
pretty funny. They're like, we don't know anything about her, but yeah, she is going to get money from this if you buy
Oh,
it.
of course.
So yeah,
All right, so you guys are probably getting sick and tired of me talking to Baby Yoda, but I love Baby Yoda.
I put this in the chat because I thought you would love it.
I almost
Okay.
put this in the chat,
This
but
was
you beat me to it.
So
Yeah.
I watched the Disney Plus. It's the backside of this.
Behind the scenes thing.
Jesus, what's it called? Anyway, I watched it, and they did a whole backstory on the puppeteers.
Yes.
that did this. So, this is an engineer makes working mini Baby Yoda hover pod
From the action figure.
from the
That's
action
so
figures,
cool.
which to me is absolutely as cool. I know
That's
we got
insane.
we got one or two pictures. I think we got, and then we also got a video. Oh God, I don't know how long this video is, but you know what, Rob, if you got that video, let's go ahead and play that bad boy. At least some of it.
that's like a full 10-minute video on how he built that thing. It's crazy.
It is super cool. I'll give it that. It's just the fact that those little bitty baby drones, those things. Like, okay, if you, I know you can't see it. Actually, you might can't. Up there, above Mark, is the Starship Enterprise.
Oh yeah.
That is a drone. That thing flies like stupid.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy. And then, do I have the other one out here? Oh, in the back I have the speeder. Not the speeder, but the thing they drive through the forest.
The speeder bike.
Speeder bike. Yeah.
So I have one of those back in the back. So, and again, it drives like stupid.
Oh yeah, that's because they're not really aerodynamic. They're not meant to fly like that. And that's this whole thing. Like I said, he had to build the pod for the Yoda figure, because he had the little figure, but it didn't come with a pod, so he had to build the pod first.
Yep.
Then he wired it up with the little engines and stuff, and it's pretty intricate what he does. But I love when an engineer gets that nerdy with something. So
and
it's awesome.
that to me, that is super cool. So
that
was just what it is.
That is amazing.
So, God bless him for bringing the world to life.
Yeah.
So, Epic's case against Apple should be put to a jury. That's what a judge recommended.
The judge recommended. He said, look, this is not something for the courts to decide because it's going to be overturned by a higher court. But if it goes to a jury, they will be less likely to overthrow it.
Right. And this is going to be so far reaching. Like, whatever they end up deciding on is going to change so many things in our next decade or two with all sorts of different things.
This is if this goes through on either side, it's going to affect Apple and Android and everybody.
Everybody.
Because this is, is it price fixing? Well, yeah, but if everybody's charging the same price, is that really price fixing or is that the market? So
right.
Well, and that's the whole point, and that's why I'm thinking they need to stop and because I mean what they did, look, again, I go back to the very thing I've said from the get-go is it's Apple's platform.
Right.
If you're going to be an Apple's platform, you're going to play by their rules.
Yeah.
If you don't want to play by their rules, don't join their platform.
Yep. And it's 100%. This is Epic is. I mean, if any company can do it, it would be something like their level. But Epic isn't even really that big anymore. I mean, look what just happened with Bethesda and Microsoft.
Right.
Epic could easily get snapped up by a bigger fish.
Right.
I would not be surprised if Apple's like, you know what? Instead of settling with you, we'll just buy you. But
that's typically
Hungry hippo companies.
Yep.
So
but
keep talking. I've got things.
No, you got things percolating. It's all good.
I love how people send me the text in there.
Yep. But no, it's we'll see how that turns out. I don't know. Like I said, it's one of those. I like that the judge is just like, look, this is bigger than me. I admit I can't handle this.
Well, and this may be the final thing that shuts all this crap down.
Yeah, that's why it's gonna have to.
And the judge is right. It needs to go to a jury. Don't let him, because then this can keep going up and going.
Yeah, because then they can say biased, and they can say this, they can say that. He knows it's just going to go to an appellate court no matter which way it goes. But let's get it done like this. So.
Right. You know what I wish had gone to a jury is the San Diego Comic-Con being able to use Comic-Con.
If that had gone to a jury.
Comic-Con.
Yeah.
If that had gone to a jury, they would not have won.
No.
It's a friggin' word.
Not.
Yep.
It's a.
And that's why it's going to an appellate court, and it'll probably in a couple years we'll have another trial on it. So.
God, I hope so, because it's such a pain in the butt. Like all of our official stuff that we talk about, it's comic convention.
Yep.
You can't even say Comic-Con.
Yeah,
So
that's why.
Is it the Comic Con, or is it the word comic and the word con?
Comic
It's
Con.
Comic Con.
You can't say those together.
Yeah.
Oh, so
without paying San Diego.
You can use con.
Yeah.
But you can't use Comic Con.
That's why we've got MegaCon and DragonCon and WizardCon
and all the other ones.
GalaxyCon and SuperCon.
So like we could be
but they used to be
Con, but that would be dumb.
Yeah, it used to be Tampa Comic Con, and now it's Tampa Comic Convention. And
because it has to be. But like all of our
Did you touch that plastic?
What plastic?
That chip?
Did I?
Did you smell it?
Yeah.
Don't touch your eyes.
did you just do it?
Shit.
Did you just do it? Oh no!
Oh no! On the
Oh
plastic.
no, man!
On the plastic.
Oh, no.
Side of it.
Oh, probably from being in the factory where they make
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Oh my
Woo, that hurts.
Oh well, let's roll the trailers. You can go wash your face.
Actually, so the next trailer we're going to talk about, you put this in.
I put this in here because I'm excited for this.
Vampires versus the Bronx.
Come on. How can you not love this? This is Attack the Block, which is one of my favorite underrated movies. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Attack the Block is amazing, and it stars the 13th Doctor, Jodie Whittaker, and Finn from John Boyega, and they fight aliens. Well, this is basically the same premise: kids fighting vampires in Brooklyn, and the trailer looks awesome.
Let's watch this.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl Gloria coming at you live. If you see a kid that's riding a bike 2 sizes too big for him, that's this little man trying to save the neighborhood. And speaking of saving the neighborhood, what's up with all these missing person flyers?
Yo, check out the courthouse.
They're turning it into apartments?
Y'all know how this starts. Them white people with canvas bags, that's always the first sign.
Hey, what you doing down here, bro?
It's too late to fight back now. We are going to wipe you out like the vermin you are.
We got vampires in the Bronx.
Nobody gonna care that Slim disappeared.
Why? Because he's a gangbanger?
Nah, homie, because he's from the Bronx, like us.
There's a lot of things happening in this neighborhood right now. Keep your eyes open.
All right.
Yo, that was mad vague, dog.
What do you do for work?
Real estate.
Are you seriously out at night when you know there's a couple of vampires running around?
We're gonna need some garlic and some wooden stakes, like right the hell now.
Going to the nest and take out every last one of them.
One night with you guys and I already have vampires and thugs trying to kill me.
Vampire! Go!
Cha-chung.
Cha-chung. Chun, chun, cha-chung.
I'm excited. I just think it looks like
good.
fun. It looks, I mean, it's Monster Squad for the next generation. I'm good with it.
Well,
so.
I've got to be honest.
It's fun.
When I first saw it, and I'm like, oh my God, Eddie Murphy.
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Oh Lord.
It is.
No.
Then I watched it. I'm like, wow,
It's pretty fun. I'm not a big. I'm if my horror movies have a little bit of snarky fun with them, I'm down. I mean, I got to have a little comedy with it. So
yeah. I agree. I'll watch it.
yeah. You feeling better?
Whew! Holy crap, dude! Just the packaging has got crap on it.
That's why I didn't touch
Your
it.
butt's gonna hurt tomorrow. You know that, right?
Yeah, no, like everything.
You better
the
eat
iron
ice
price.
cream. You better go get some ice cream tonight or in the morning at least.
Oh, it's not gonna help. It'll just curdle.
Yeah.
It'll make it worse. You'll just throw up and then your
Yeah, there you go. That's all done.
I had a friend from mine who was from Mexico, and he ate stuff that was just stupid hot.
Yeah.
I mean, just asinine hot. But I always watched him eat a bowl of ice cream afterwards.
Yeah.
He goes, first of all, the sugar in the ice
Right.
cream
Yep.
takes the heat away.
Yep.
And it's cold and it feels good, and then it's milk, it's soothing.
Yep.
He goes, but the next day it comes out the same way. I'm like, man, if that's coming out cold, you got problems. He goes,
Oh,
well, I
that's
didn't mean it
awful.
that way. And I'm like, well, that's what you said. Good Lord.
Man.
That's awful.
I'll watch it. I'm catching up on Schitt's Creek.
We've been watching it. We've been watching it at work because it's it's the trivia contest for this month because it won the Emmy.
Right.
So and I forgot the huge cast that show has. So
Well,
love it.
I'm on number 4. And we put it on yesterday working on Nerdosphere, so I put it on just for noise. Because everybody's like, oh, it's really good, you gotta watch this, blah, 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 blah. And I had to stop. I had to put something else on because I kept watching it.
Yeah.
I'm not getting my work done.
Yep.
So I was like, okay. So today, we came in this morning and got our stuff done, whole 9 yards. And I'm like, you know what? I got like 4 hours I could kill. I probably should have stayed and edited some more, but I was really tired. And I was covered with from the ceilings. I hate drop ceilings. Oh my God. So I had to go and take a shower and stuff. So I watched 2 and 3. It's really good to watch and I know you guys are like, they're just talking about Schitt's Creek, and I'm waiting for someone to go, well, we're up Schitt's Creek. Someone's got to say that at one point in time, but no one has said it yet, right? But it's one of those shows that I think it's hilarious, and I can watch it, but I can only watch one or two at a time. I cannot binge it because it will literally put me to sleep.
It's not like Brooklyn Nine-Nine or
because like when we watched
or
it,
Parks and Rec, where you can just let it go.
2 to 4 episodes at a time, and then I'm like, we need to watch something with a little bit more like depth.
Right. And it's like, so anyway,
I love it,
I'm gonna continue to watch it, and you know,
their sarcasm just like speaks to my soul. I love it.
That's
I love
good.
Moira.
So if you like that, you know, that is to me, and I know I'm wrong when I say this, and I'm going to get hammered for it, but I think a lot of that is the more of the British humor.
It's the Canadian aesthetic.
It's Canadian,
British.
Yeah,
so it's just like a less vulgar version of Letterkenny.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I love Letterkenny. Like some of Letterkenny I can't handle, like the Jonesy and Riley thing. I can't deal with their douchiness, but other than that, I love Letterkenny. It's great. It's just vulgar.
That's like the old Bruce Ash versus Evil Dead, and then Stan Against Evil. Yeah. It's the exact same thing. Bruce versus Ash versus Evil Dead's raunchy, gory, hysterical, and then but Stan Against Evil is like clean and it's got the same horror vibe and the same humor, but just semi-family friendly, and and just another great one is like, what if Red Foreman was Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and it's awesome. So definitely that's that show. That's Stand Against Evil. It's on Hulu. Watch it. You'll love it.
So are you only in the first season of Schitt's Creek? Okay, so you haven't met the mayor's son yet.
No.
Yes.
You have?
Did you?
Mutt shit?
Yeah, Mutt.
Yeah.
He's in the first episode.
He's also, that's right. He plays.
Everybody thinks he's doing everybody.
Yeah.
He plays shit.
I know. He's in something else, too. I couldn't figure out what it was.
The Winona Earp. He's in Winona Earp.
Yes.
He plays Doc Holliday in Winona Earp. He's in a couple of things. He's actually not bad.
No, he's not.
He's just kind of annoying. Like, even in Winona Earp, there's something about his face that's just really annoying.
Slap him?
Yeah.
I know.
Or just like right here. Just like once, really hard.
And he, it's when he took it. Okay, look. So he's obviously in shape, right? But he has a weird body.
Yep.
It's like it curves. It's like I'm like, you're trying way too hard, dude.
Posture.
Yeah, it's really weird. But anyway, we digress. Sorry.
That's all right.
So
before we get into this one, last night a big game dropped actually. At midnight, the new Star Wars Squadron game.
Oh yeah.
Last night,
Came out last night.
Dylan got it. And he was saying how amazing it is because first single-player campaign, you switch between good and bad back and forth. But then multiplayer, you can choose what one you want to be, unlike Rogue Squadron.
Where it just randomly puts you.
This one you can just play Imperial the whole time.
Yeah.
He said he's going to record some footage for Tuesday's show.
Carlos Spicy Wiener standing by.
Yeah, I can't get
be on? Is he going to take my place?
I don't... Hopefully, he says he's going to record.
We'll spend an episode. We can spend an episode shooting down TIE fighters. I'd be good with that. So,
but the game's only $40 right now.
Only $40.
No, which is good because
most launch games are $60,
and they're actually going up to $80.
Yeah, with the next gen
comes out.
Did something drop last week or something? Because we drove on my way into work last week one day. I don't remember what day it was. There was like an assload of cars outside of 2 or 3 different GameStops.
That's the Xbox pre-orders.
The pre-order.
Yeah, they were,
that's what I thought it might
they were the 22nd, and they sold out again before anybody could even try.
I was going to say Michael's balls, but whatever.
It's usually the employees buy them to resell them. So that's how they get their bonus for that year because not that I ever did that, but I know people who did. So I didn't care. I got a free one every year from conference. So that was I never bought those, but I knew people who did buy them to resell.
But this week they released a trailer for the story for the new Assassin's Creed.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And it looks really good.
That's a Viking one?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's watch that, Rob.
So season 5 of The Norseman.
You intrigue me, Wolf-Kissed.
I haven't watched that one yet.
Orphan and sibling, warrior and poet. You are many in one, it seems.
Eivor! Sigurd!
I missed you, brother.
Randvi, your husband returns, bringing gifts. and riches to share.
And new friends, I see.
We cannot stay in Norway, not without fueling more war. So we push forward. A new kingdom awaits.
From here to Valhalla, I will always be on your side, Sigurd. Always.
Eivor, Sigurd, I give you England.
This land already has many rulers. From the cunning King Alfred of Wessex to the warmongering sons of Ragnar Lothbrok, they have no wish to share the kingdoms they have made their own.
I do not fear these men, nor any others who would harm us. These lands bring our people hope. I will do whatever it takes to make England our home. The Saxons hunger for Norse blood. Let's give them a taste, brothers.
These conquests have given you a home, but there is more to this land, Eivor. A darkness unseen, an unknowable threat. One bound to England's destiny, and to yours.
Yep.
So this is going to make me want to go back and play Assassin's Creed.
It looks
I love
good.
Assassin's Creed. I really do. I
What's your
just
favorite
started.
one?
I don't know. Because I haven't played all of them. I haven't played the pirate one. I want to do. Is it one of them like in Greek mythology kind of stuff?
Yes.
Isn't the last one? I really, really want to play that one.
What
The
systems
last
do you
one,
have?
PlayStation 4.
I
We have.
might have that one on
the
PS4.
one in Egypt right now, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that one
That's
was
the one that we've
decent.
been playing. We just started playing God of War, and I am way better at that than Tommy is. Like, way better. It's awesome. I
We
love it.
hear the new.
I'll look see
so
what system I
fantastic.
got the games on, and I'll give them to you.
Okay.
Black
Thank
Flag's
you.
my favorite. That's what
Four,
I love
four
the
and
pirate.
2 were my
Check
two
the
favorites,
live,
so.
Rob. I think we just switched over.
And I think I've played the first one, the one with Ezio.
Yeah.
I think
This
I
has
played
changed
another one
so
after that
much from
because
the
we
first
played
game.
2 on the PlayStation 3. We played the one with Ezio, and I
Yeah,
think the
that's
one
2, yeah.
afterwards. Which
And then they did the
is
2 little
Italy?
sub-sequels. Yeah, the
Or
2
something?
sub-sequels,
Yeah.
Brotherhood and Revelations, which
Yeah.
were sequels to 2, but not 3.
Brotherhood. Okay, so I've played Brotherhood, and I think I've played the original, and then now the Egyptian one.
3 was
The one
the
I was really
Native
excited for
American
was
one.
the England one.
Yeah, the one that looked like Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, but it wasn't as good as I was hoping.
No, that one definitely.
How many are there now?
Story.
I think we're near 10.
I think we're up. Yeah, if you count all the little sub ones.
Yeah.
it's pretty high up there.
No way. That's
But
pretty cool.
it's getting good. I can't wait for the game. I want to play it
That
next
looks
month when
really
it comes
cool.
out.
But it's not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to play it on PS4, am I?
No, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep, it's coming on. The
So
current
for the next
gen.
following year, we're still going to get all the games on PS4
On
and
both?
PS5.
Yeah, they're going to do
Then they'll fade it
enhanced
a year.
editions.
Yeah, they'll fade it away a year.
That's what they did
or
with the
so later.
PS4, just to bulk up their launch.
Yeah.
It's,
Right.
Yeah, that's what they did, and that's why the rumor of the Mass Effect remaster was coming and all that, but that apparently got delayed. So because they're trying to fix Mass Effect 1 because it definitely does not look good as compared to the other 2
Yeah.
that were leaps and bounds better.
But this one looks fun. I can't wait.
It looks really cool. See, and I knew that the PlayStation 5 was going to come out the same year that we bought the PS4 because I waited and waited and waited, and right at the beginning of the quarantine, we needed to buy a new couch, and Tommy's like, "Why don't we get a PlayStation now too?" And I was like, "Fine, we're already spending too much money." Yeah,
that works.
So I have a question for everyone because this goes into the next topic. What is one of your name the top 3 Halloween movies you watch every year?
I'll save mine for last because I'll blow you all out of the water. So go ahead.
John.
I'll go first.
All right. My 3 that I watch every year, must watches, okay, in my opinion, are I go classic, right? Number 1, the scariest movie of all time, 1963's The Haunting, which is later became The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix, where they totally changed it. But the original 1963 is amazing. I would go Exorcist. as number 2. And then third is one nobody knows unless you know it, and it's called Ghost Watch, and it was from 1992.
That was a good movie.
And it was from Britain, and it was their what basically affected War of the Worlds. They did a live watching a haunted house, and it was based on the Enfield poltergeist, and it was people thought it was real. And if you watch that with that mentality of watching a VHS from the 92 and just tuning in, that is still one of the scariest, just holds its own, and is just really cool story. And again, none of those have excessive gore, violence, or anything. They are just solid movies. The Exorcist, maybe a little bit of gore, but even then it's vomit.
That's
vomit,
my favorite death in a movie ever is in The Exorcist. Well, second favorite because of 13 Ghosts.
13 Ghosts is great. Solid.
So my turn is 13 Ghosts.
There you go.
Poltergeist.
Okay.
Even though that's the one that scared me the most as a child. And The Exorcist. Gotta watch The Exorcist.
Gotta.
I don't have any movies that I go back to every year for Halloween. I don't really do, even for Christmas or anything like that.
Why would you watch a scary movie for Christmas?
I do.
Wicked Little Things actually is one of my favorite
that's a good one.
Halloween. Or scary movies in general. I like Wicked Little Things. I love it, especially because it freaks a lot of other people out. And my horror meter's broken, but
it's all good.
My therapist told me that the other day. I don't know. Because I just like all of them. I just like watching movies. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
I don't have anything specific that I go back to all the time.
Okay.
Maybe Beetlejuice.
That's good too.
I could watch that again.
So it's Beetlejuice I watch every year. Then I watch Hocus Pocus, which we interviewed one of the actors from that played Binks the Cat. And the other one is actually...
Is that really an actress? Is that really an
It's a
actor?
voice actor.
The voice actor. He was also the voice actor. He was Max in Goofy Movie.
Okay.
And he was a bunch of other things. So Hocus Pocus, Beetlejuice, and then it's a tie between Casper, because I've always loved that movie. Yes, laugh at me for that. Wow. But The Craft.
Can I have the man card back? Actually, you probably never got one, did you?
See, I loved The Craft growing up. Like, that movie spoke
Feruza.
So that brings into the topic.
I just
they're
think that's
making a new
typical
Craft movie.
little kid.
Yeah, they've been talking about this for a couple years, and it was supposed to be like a reboot. Yeah,
but it's not a reboot.
No,
because when
they
you
surprised
see
us with the trailer,
you see somebody's photograph in it. So let's go ahead and play the trailer real quick, please.
Rob's like,
light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Let's do this. I know it feels fast, but it's nice, isn't it? To have a family unit.
Come on in to meet the boys. They're really excited to meet you.
How you feeling about school? You can meet some new friends.
I know why the caged bird sings. Wow, that is super nasty.
Oh my God.
All right, enough. Settle down.
Hey, it happens to everyone. He's made us all cry at one point or another. You should come over after school.
What is all this?
This is a ceremony to celebrate you.
Why would you celebrate me?
Because you're out fourth.
Just in time for first period.
This is all just a little crazy. Half the battle of having powers is... She's right.
The number one rule of the craft. If a person is a danger to herself or others, they will be bound.
I was starting to get a little worried.
Sorry, I was just hanging out with my friends. Oh, we've gone too far. Was this just like some game to you?
Oh, no.
I feel different.
Be careful. A lot of weirdos out here.
We are the weirdos, mister.
Well, all right.
I know a lot of
high
people
hopes,
are bashing it because they're used to the original version.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be that. It's a new version for the new kids growing up.
It looks
now.
okay. That's my thing. I'm okay
I
with
want
it.
to know if she's going to show up. We see her photo.
That'd be cool. It'd be cool. And she's been cagey about it, so it's possible.
Especially if like they summon her or something.
Yeah, that's the rumor.
crazy.
That's the rumor. So
Cool.
Because during the trailer, you hear him talk about, well, someone's had their power taken away before. So
See, and you know what other movie that I liked? I do like. It's not really a horror movie, but The Heathers.
Heather's
Yes.
great.
That,
Oh
like,
yeah, that's great.
Kind of a
That's great.
Halloweeny.
great movie.
Got a great vibe. Dark
That's just
comedy.
chicks out
Yeah.
of control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got Winona Ryder, so that automatically makes it a
Right?
horror
Shannon
thing.
Doherty.
She's
So,
awesome.
yeah. A lot of people in that one, so good stuff. That has one of my favorite lines ever in a movie is, I love my dead gay son. That's just one of the best lines
Yes,
ever. This is one of the best lines ever, so.
All right, so you said you're streaming on Twitch now, right?
Yeah, so that's good time to start Twitch. It's not rolled out to everybody yet. Twitch is now letting people play music during their streams, and you will not get copyright flag.
No, Twitch launches a rights-cleared music catalog.
Yes.
That you can choose from.
But
not stream anything you want.
So it's not live for everybody. Only select people are getting it right now. And what it's going to do is when you're streaming live, you'll be able to play your music. Then when you go to download your copy, so you can put it up on YouTube or wherever, the music won't be there.
So
they're doing it in two different formats. So when you have it, you can post it on YouTube or whatever, and you won't get flagged for it.
Nice.
So it's kind of cool.
YouTube's already doing that.
Like, YouTube flags everything. I'm still getting flagged.
No, YouTube has its own library.
Yeah, but
you got to put all the crap in there.
I'm getting flagged for stuff I posted 3 years ago.
Yeah.
On
Really?
YouTube. Yeah, I'm still getting flagged for it.
Well, we have full rights
3 years
for
ago.
Midnight Syndicate for Hellview, and to put it, and somebody was, it was an old news clip, was using music from our haunt as they walked through, and it was a news station got pulled our story on it because it had Midnight Syndicate, but Midnight Syndicate is like, we never send a cease and desist. We've never done anything like that to anybody because they love haunters.
Most of them
crazy.
don't. It's literally YouTube and
Just-
Facebook.
Yeah, it's the big companies.
Right. So but I mean, this is going to be good, I guess. I mean, so normally back in the day when we were doing when we started streaming to Twitch every now and then, we got busted because we had our own commercials. Well, they're not really getting strict on that anymore.
No.
Because we run our own kind of stuff, and they don't slap my hand anymore because because we do stream every day. We have almost thousands of hours.
Almost 1,000, yeah.
Almost 1,000, and how many hundred hours? Tons.
Oh yeah. So John Cena, the douchey Captain America.
He said it. He called himself that.
He called himself the douchey Captain America. Right?
Was it Peacemaker? Or whatever?
Yeah. Now I've got
Didn't we talk about this last week?
Yeah, but it's gotten because now we've got some images of him really heavy. I got several images. I got A, B, and C in there. I do believe, Rob. He looks goofy.
That's the character. It's
supposed to look that way?
Yeah. He's an obscure 70s Suicide Squad character, and they made him look comic accurate a little bit. So I think that's the vibe James Gunn's going for. If early Guardians of the Galaxy had that same kind of look, which is we'll see how it turns out.
So to me, okay, does he have the same powers as Captain America?
Not really, but he's like a soldier.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, go.
The reason he called himself the douchey Captain America is he still has kind of like the morals. He wants everybody to be good and all that, but he'll go farther. He'll kill anybody that he needs to.
But he doesn't have special powers.
No. No, he's a cross between the Punisher and Cap.
Yeah.
So, Cap's attitude, but the Punisher's methods.
Okay, he's got some bent rules.
He's got some issues.
So the next thing we're going to talk about is somebody had to put some World of Warcraft in here because
Yeah, it dropped yesterday. Shadowlands was supposed to come out the end of this month. Everybody's been excited. We've been waiting all last month. When's the pre-patch? Because normally the patch happens a month before the game, and yesterday still no patch, and they're like, hey, guess what, we're gonna push the game back
because we're
Later
still
this year.
And that's
in
a bad
labor.
thing?
We're still in labor disputes, so we have
Because
to
they
pay
gotta pay
our
the
we got to
people.
pay our overtime.
Well, they officially said on the 12th or 13th, the pre-patch will happen. So we're guessing probably a month after that.
Are they pulling the cyberpunk where we promise we won't put our workers through crunch time and we're not going to do that? Oh wait, we're putting our workers through crunch time and sorry, but we got to hit a due date.
Well, a lot of people are happy about it. That's been playing the beta because they said, yeah, there are certain bugs we need to get taken care of. So
because it's still Warcraft.
Only for 15 years, it's been the #1 MMORPG.
You know.
15
How
years.
many relationships has it ended?
And how many has it made?
Right.
And how many?
Some too.
How many couples that broke up because you loved that game more than you loved me?
This
And
girl
she
right
looked
here.
up at the guy and goes, "Yeah, I do." See, I thought something the other way.
Some people like bad movies. It's just
That is very true. Oh my God!
A lot of people watch the Kardashians, and are sad that it's being canceled. So
No, we're not.
No, we're not. But I'm just saying a lot of people are.
So we're gonna jump over 11, and we're gonna go to NVIDIA because. So NVIDIA is delaying GeForce, the RTX 3070 release, and because it is burning up chips.
Yeah, it's eating them like crazy. It's running hot. And
it's burning on their own boards.
One of the dudes who was testing it was running it on basically a laptop type setup.
Yeah.
And he's like, I have just turned my lap into a panini. He's like, because it melted the table. He's like, imagine if that was on my lap.
Right.
And that was just that video processing chip.
He would have no balls left.
Exactly. He would be seeing Washington's unit.
Man's unit melted by RTX, the GeForce. The GeForce took out my unit. Damn it. Bobby. Damn it,
It's meant
Bobby.
for desktops, it's meant for gaming rigs, but this guy was trying it in a super cool laptop and it didn't work.
What do you have with those external?
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. That it's hey, look, it's new stuff's got to come out, but I'm not going to use my unit over it. I'm just
cool it off. Don't let it burn down your system.
Right. So the next thing, I put this in here, and I wanted everybody's opinion, honest opinions. Okay. Americans want Facebook and TikTok banned over privacy concerns.
Okay. Now I understand this because I work for a firm that deals with stuff like this over security concerns. We're not allowed to do businesses with certain countries because they're on the watch list. We're not allowed to deal with that.
Right.
And a lot of people don't care. People are like, I don't care if my information's out there. I don't care. They already got it. I'm just a number. It's all good. And it's
Your
like
information's on every other thing, Facebook and everything else.
Exactly, and that's why it's Facebook and TikTok are the ones that are the
Instagram has it. YouTube.
But the problem is they're in countries that that country can come in and say, I want all your stuff, and you can't do anything about it, and they can't. Now, where here they'd have to go through courts and all that, so it's probably not going to look at what all the trouble Apple's, people trying to get phones so that we know this guy was a murderer and we need the stuff off his phone. Sorry, we can't give it to you.
And that's just crazy.
Yeah, and that's ridiculous. Yeah, exactly.
Well, okay,
That's excessive.
Well, but is it?
Like in a situation like that where if the person says that there is evidence on the phone, why would Apple hinder the investigation with a warrant? Like even if the police go through and get a warrant.
Because it is a slippery slope.
Right.
And I understand
Once you do it once, you've set a precedent.
And then the other problem is once the bad guys find out that there is a way to get that information, they're going to figure it out.
Then they're going to find a way to use it too.
And,
right, that's true. But people are already hacking everything.
Exactly.
Like everything gets hacked. People have stupid passwords. If your password is password, change it right now.
Well, and even it's social engineering too. That's what got Twitter was the kid called Twitter and used a couple LinkedIn names. So he said, "Hey, I'm Bob from IT, and I just need you to set your password to this." And the idiot did it, and then he got God access. And next thing you know, Bill Gates says, "Here, send me $100 in Bitcoin. I'll send you 2,000 in Bitcoin." And people fell for it because it's Bill Gates.
Because people are dumb.
Yeah, and that's 100% what it boils down to.
People are dumb, and they don't use their brain, and they don't use their critical thinking skills.
And that is why things like TikTok, stuff like that. Yeah, eventually somebody in the U.S. will come out with a TikTok that's not giving their information to the Chinese.
Right. We
which
already
is
had
fine.
this. It was called Vine.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what's going to happen. TikTok has made a better Vine, but now we just need an American company to make a better version of TikTok. And that'll happen.
Right.
It's just going to be a matter of time. But do we ban them?
No, you just use common sense and
don't
you'll be
use 'em.
aware. Exactly. If you have privacy concerns, you shouldn't be on Facebook. You shouldn't be using Google. You shouldn't have an iPhone or an Android phone or whatever. If you have privacy concerns that are that bad that you think it should be banned in the entire freaking country, your ass doesn't belong on the internet. I'm sorry. Bye.
Yeah. There's other things.
The one thing
Go back to Usenet.
I'll have to say is our iPhones are way harder to hack than Androids are. Period. That's just no.
That's because Androids are open source for the most part, which is why it's so easy to develop apps.
But I also don't keep important information. I don't even keep passwords on this phone. I don't save them anywhere. Like, I've got a couple of things in my notes that's important information, but none of it is like case sensitive. I would be ruined if it got
Two-party
out.
authentication, that's always the key. It's like the way if I have my phone, if I need something on my phone, I have to access it on the laptop.
But just use common sense and be aware of the fact that if you're on the
keep
internet
your gun
and
and your
doing
bullets two
stuff,
separate locations so you don't accidentally shoot yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Or like if you've got location services on, you can't get salty that the government knows where you are.
Yep.
Turn the location services off.
Yep.
Like common sense and critical thinking.
Don't geotag your pictures. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, you can turn that crap off.
Yeah.
You just gotta know how to do it. All right, so moving on. I said we're all pretty much the same way. It doesn't need to be banned. People just need to be smarter.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
There we go. We're good. So that's Nerd Talk approved.
No.
Don't do it. All right, so the Witches are heading to HBO Max before Halloween.
That was a surprise because this was supposed to be a big release in theaters.
That's what I thought.
October 8th, and I thought this was going to get delayed. But now they're calling it Bringing the Theater Home. It's like, well, we already do that. It's called
So I got
Netflix.
a picture of this girl. I got picture. I assetted the hell out of this.
Okay, good.
So I've got a picture of it, and then I've got a video. I want to show the picture first because to me the picture looks like this could be a Joker.
Well, the original Witches is probably one of those. The original movie was crazy, Angelica Houston and all that. The original book is insane. Ronald Dahl, writing horror and for kids, and so now we get to terrorize a new generation.
No, that's not it. It's Asset 14.
That's scary already.
That's scary enough that Jamie Foxx is coming back to
Asset
Spider-Man.
14. You have two Asset 14s. Asset 14 is a picture, and Asset 14 has a video.
There she is.
If you look at her lips, she's cut.
Yeah, it's because
she's got the same kind of Joker cut.
She's wearing, they're
Joker,
witches,
right?
so they're witches, so they do weird things.
They're weird things. So
they hate children.
And on top of that, she's got purple on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the aesthetic.
And she got the gold blingy snake, or looks like.
I like that snake thing. That's super
that's
cool.
pretty awesome.
It looks like it's part bling and part real. So, but we also have a video, and if Rob was going
and
to
this
play
is
that video,
Bob Zemeckis from Back to the Future.
It looks pretty damn good. So.
My story begins when I was a young boy.
You'll be comfy here in your mama's old room. I'd do anything for her to be here right now.
Grandma was a tough lady with a big heart. And little by little, she brought me out of my sadness.
Now if you feel that you can't go on, darling.
I didn't know it, but there was a dark shadow looming nearby. Witches. They're real, and they hate children.
Welcome. What would you do if there were mice running all around this hotel?
I would call the exterminator.
You see, girls? He would exterminate those brats.
Rats. We would exterminate the rats.
I feared this was happening. Then here, that means a test is coming. Ladies, I have a plan. Andro, to transform a child into a mouse.
Whoa! Why are we mouses?
Mice?
Whatever!
Grandma, it's me.
Is that you, boy? We'll never let you get away with your filthy, evil plot. Who's gonna stop me? Doesn't matter who you are or what you look like, so long as somebody loves you.
You wouldn't happen to be carrying around a mouse on your person, now would you?
A mouse?
Mm-hmm.
Why on earth would I be carrying around a mouse?
Okay.
I like roll
Del
ball.
Toro, Bob Zemeckis, can't go wrong. So, and it's going to terrorize new kids. I'm good with that. I love it when kids get terrorized.
Are y'all ready for me?
That's what made me the
All
man
right,
I am
let's go ahead and
today.
get this because we'll get the top. The next thing we're going to talk about is the top 8 of the best and worst season finales of all time. Now, this is not ours. This is coming from Insider, but I kind of agree with most of them.
Okay.
Is
go
True
ahead.
Blood on one of the worst? Because
Yeah,
it should
be. It should be. It should be.
It freaking should be.
Go ahead, Mike.
Let's go on the
eat that
list.
stupid thing.
Oh, is he doing his chip?
Yes.
Okay.
So while you're doing that, all right. So we're going to start,
Yeah.
right? So
All right, Mike, you eat the black chip.
Film this. This ought to be
Right?
good.
Oh, he's breaking it in half. He's not even taking the whole chip.
I'm breaking it so I can put the whole thing
All right,
in my mouth.
all right.
Thing, bro.
Oh, God, look at the black on.
The napkins there, yeah. All right, here we go.
It smells gross.
Chug, 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 chug. Come on, you got this, dude.
The whole thing.
All the way in there.
Do
Take it.
Do it.
Take it like a man. Come on, it's not even that bad.
Try.
Come on, you got to swallow it. Oh, here it comes.
Don't be spitting that crap all over my studio.
Yep, there we go.
So it has
It has.
charcoal on it, like the Oh, shit.
There's the Reaper.
And it makes it really hard to swallow.
Yep.
How's it feeling?
Matter there, Mikey. Get a little hot.
You sweat.
Oh, he's feeling it.
The ice
What's that
is
heart
tearing up.
pumping? Feeling it, man. Go down.
Oh, you're
All right,
so
he made it. He made it.
He's crying
He's
now,
got it.
man.
He's got it. Yeah.
Did that help?
Fuck no.
We got our one for the show. Our one for the show. There we go. Oh, man.
Oh, which one's gonna help first?
Is it going to be the creamy Reese's peanut butter cup, or is it going to be the
freaking
Arizona
awesome.
tea?
Oh, look.
Okay.
Are you regretting everything right now?
You've had some life choices that have brought you to this location. And you just wiped your face with it. Arizona tea? Really? I told you it's celery. Celery's the key.
I don't think it's gonna help. It's gonna make it worse.
It's just going to spread
Can you
it.
send me that?
There we
Don't
go.
breathe on us.
Right?
Oh,
Right,
man.
So we're gonna move on.
Yep. Wow. Bye, Mike. Out of the studio. It's all over the ground. There it goes.
Oh, 4 minutes and 43 seconds left. We're trying to get these up there.
Oh, that was awesome.
So, best finales or worst finales?
Go do the top best. This is what they said. Okay, the first one is the final is Parks and Recreation.
Okay.
I haven't watched all that.
It had a good ending. It was kind of
I've
optimistic.
Some of the first season.
Yes.
Tommy can't get into it. It's too stupid for him
Yeah,
to
yeah.
really get into it.
But you gotta understand.
It got better. It got
That's
better.
where
That
we
was
got
his
Star
main
Lord
too.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Star-Lord,
exactly.
yeah, that's where he started.
Oh, that's where we get Ron
And
Swanson. That's all that
Star-Lord's
matters.
girlfriend
Ron
is
Swanson's all that
freaking
matters.
amazing.
And Aubrey Plaza. Yeah, exactly.
I love Ron. And then the next one is the BoJack Horseman.
Oh no,
That
screw
was-
that show. I like 2-3 episodes. I was like,
That's one of my youngest daughter. It's like her favorite show of all time, and I suffered through the first season of it.
Oh, God.
But then I enjoyed the later seasons. So yes, and the series finale brought some good closure. It was pretty cool.
See, I feel like I would rather watch a blank TV than watch any more BoJack Horseman.
Blowing up does not help.
Sorry, folks.
Best series finale right here.
Here you go.
Oh my gosh, this is good.
The last episode of The Office.
Office,
Return to form.
Yeah, they brought back some of the original stuff.
Which one? The
was-
original office? The British office?
No,
or the
no, they're talking
The
American one. Nobody talks about the British one, except that was 10 times better.
Yeah.
So,
The number 4 is the last Friday Night Lights.
never watched it. It was a sports ball
I got
show.
pictures on all
Yeah,
this stuff
I don't
too
do
for
sports.
us. So. And then the final Broad City.
I want to watch that. My brother loves that
I've
show.
heard good things, but not me.
I'm not sure if Rob's keeping up with us.
That's all right. It's all good. Doesn't matter. We got 3 minutes. Let's blitz
Because
this.
these are all like I had to go into A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J.
There we go. Now we're getting there. There you go.
Yeah, I think that. At first, when I first started watching it, was the dumbest thing I ever watched.
Yeah.
And then I got I'm like, this is actually
That was me with Desperate Housewives.
Yeah. The next one is The Wire. Now, I love
that show.
Wire.
Great from beginning to end. I don't think there was even a missed episode anywhere in the bunch.
Yeah, exactly. Number 7, The Sopranos.
Never watched that either. Really? Yeah,
I'm not a big gangster thing, so I watched it, but I didn't follow it as much as some people did.
I've never even seen The Godfather, though. Like, I've never seen that movie.
No, Godfather's another one of those. It's like I've watched, and because everybody's, it's the greatest thing. I'm just like,
I've never seen it. I have no interest.
And then number 8 was Breaking Bad.
Did have a good ending.
Did not disappoint.
Did not disappoint. It was very good.
I finally got to watch all of it. Okay, 8 worst. Right, here we go.
All right.
How I Met Your Mother.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. One of the worst series endings of all time.
I didn't even watch it in order, and I just
number
did
2,
dumb.
Girls.
I never even saw it.
Dumbest thing. Number 3, Pretty Little Liars.
I've heard because they didn't tie a lot of stuff in.
Right.
So,
Yep. Number 4, Scrubs. Loved the show, hated the freaking finale.
And that's your guy, Stand Against Evil.
Exactly.
From
2.5 Men. Totally agree with it.
Yeah,
well, that's because of what? That was external. They couldn't really fix that. So.
Quantum Leap.
Oh! Worst. I would say, maybe Battlestar Galactica in 1980, just as bad. But this is.
He is. That is the biggest regret.
They didn't even spell his name right in the credits of the main character.
Exactly.
It's like, come on.
Awesome.
Number 7, Quantum Leap. I'm sorry, Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Duh.
Yeah, they did not stick the landing.
The biggest
season.
letdown.
It wasn't just the series finale. It was the entire
last season was supposed to be like one series finale, and it was terrible.
Number 8, Dexter.
Well.
Yeah, I never. I watched some of that. I didn't get into that either. So hey, what are you gonna do with the other one?
Eat it. Sorry about that.
Sorry, that's our second. We can't do that.
I want to get my friends high.
So we don't have enough time to talk about we can actually talk. We can show the picture. So the exclusive The Walking Dead World Beyond pilot introduces a wider, more civilized world.
Yeah, where they're trying to live with the zombies. So,
so
if it turns into Fido, I'm good with that. If you've never watched Fido, there's a good Halloween movie for you.
That is a good Halloween
Watch
movie.
Fido. It's like Fallout meets Walking Dead, and it's a love story. That's probably the best zombie love story ever.
He looks so
All right, everybody, thank you for watching tonight. We're a nerd short. Make sure you go to our bonfire, buy a shirt, get a cup, support us. We're there. See everybody next. See you guys on Tuesday. Tuesday. Bye.